By the time I was 10, I moved 18 times. I could have started my own moving company. I had so much experience. Some were in the same area, others were not. I didn't have many friends. I was frequently and harshly bullied, and I didn't feel that I belonged. But I had bugs. Every day, I dug for earthworms, petted lizards, befriended snails, and I made a hangout, usually destructively, in some bushes next to my house. My only constant was this exploration. It wasn't ideal, but without knowing, I adapted. Even when my family settled for 8 years, it didn't feel right. I was discontent, lost, bored, and I was without a sense of adventure. Being stationary felt unsettling. Every single place I lived wasn't ideal. They weren't child-friendly, they didn't have great school districts. Without knowing, I somewhat attempted to thrive wherever I was transplanted. I never felt that I fit my label, my social background. My hand-me-downs I thought were normal, and I didn't think much of it. My parents told me that I could be anything I wanted, and I believed them. At 17, I'm moving again. My grandmother got sick, so we moved to Southeast Dallas to live with her for 2 years. Truth surfaced, and a strange family craves vengeance, that kind of thing. We suffer a lot, but we also learn a lot. At 20, I moved out. It only lasted 4 months. I was exhausted, my roommate was awful, and I was incredibly lonely. It was rocky from the very beginning. The economy sucks. I went home. I use home lightly because, side note, home is where the heart is. At 21, I've moved 23 times. My family still doesn't own a home, but maybe one day soon. I still currently live with them, my parents, 4 younger siblings, 4 cats, 3 dogs, and 3 fish. But what I didn't understand until now was we were put on this earth for a reason. Our hand that we were dealt may be awful, or just completely inconveniencing. But it's what you make out of it that counts. How I improved and I grew, how I changed my perception. What impact did I leave on others? Was it positive? These are what matter. Our intention to live to the fullest. Whether it is stocking up on self-help books or, treating people with kindness despite wanting to make humanity suffer, these are the things that make or break us. I developed a self-awareness and a meekness because of my cards. Now what I ask you is, how did the hand you were dealt heal others?